What's going on YouTube? It's your boy LDC Juice back with another one. Today we're playing Death Stranding 2. Death Stranding 2, that's right, So, hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you guys do the like, comment, subscribe. This is part 1. Part 2 coming tomorrow or later on today, depending on when I get this video done. It's been a kind of bit of a journey to get this video done. But, hope you guys like it and enjoy. Yeah, I'm out.
Well, now someone's in a good mood.
This is cool.
Let's go home and get you fed. Let's head home before it gets dark. I feel that. Damn shaky. Shaking pretty bad. Okay, you're all right.
American, we go by pounds. What was that? Like, it's like I think it's like or another different something like that. These bugs. Oh, these bugs are really crispy. This place is stacked as fuck, boy.
Great. Right. Gotta move.
Oh, the rain is like acid. It's like acid rain. I remember that. Enemies. Remember. Whoa! I'm so sorry, BG. There. She's sick. She's butt nice too. That's all I dropped.
Fuck this.
Oh shit, my mask fell off.
Damn. Do not like the look of that. Let's keep our distance.
Spider. Big ass spider.
Whoa. Almost there.
Not too deep. It's deep. Let me get this shit. Let me get it. Let me get this.
Hey, not bad, little Porter. Not bad at all. Okay, Lou. Time for some nom-noms. Come on, open up. There you go.
Opposite shit. I was really about to go buy some headphones. Like some little earbuds. You're right. He said that they it's like maybe we should go downstairs.
Who's there?
Oh, you? Okay, guys.
Who are you?
Go real, bro. I said thugs like that want to see. I feel like real life would be different.
Fragile?
Were you cooking?
What are you doing here?
I've been looking for you.
Nothing's worrying me.
Wow. Lou's growing up fast. You two look good. Like a happy family. Here's a gift. The finest Carol printed diapers.
Thank God. How'd you track it?
Purpose. And the purpose you can review the stories or examine technology or try controls or so you can just like rewatch the story.
Down.
Your neighbor got hooked up to the Carol network. Service now extends to the whole region. I let myself in with this. You can use Carol printers now, too.
Guess it's time we thought about moving. Maybe further south. You know, I'm surprised you used the front door for once.
My jumping days are behind me. Overdoing it left me with some kind of syndrome. They call it jump shock.
You care for a drink?
Thank you, but no. I should get straight to the point.
Business, huh? I mean, for a moment there, I thought maybe you wanted to catch up.
I have a job for you. Take it, and that whole mess over how you left Bridges will be wiped from the record. You won't have to live in hiding anymore.
What about Lou?
That's a little more complicated. We're talking about a Bridges asset. You'll have to work it out. Sam, you brought America together,
Like one of those cool suits.
helped it be reborn as the UCA. But I'm afraid that Death Stranding is far from over. Humanity is still in danger. Still on the brink of extinction. Don't act like you don't see it. A lot of things changed after you went off on your own. Especially within the UCA. Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network. They withdrew once things were up and running. So your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways. And that's not all. Die Hartman is not the president of the UCA anymore. In case you're wondering who's handling distribution now, A Pass 4000 has revolutionized the whole process. It utilizes the chiral network to manage and carry out deliveries. Within network coverage, there's no need to rely on human porters anymore.
But wouldn't that be a good thing?
And no need for Fragile Express, of course. So after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group. One that handles work in regions outside the UCA. We decided to call ourselves Drawbridge. And we still require the services of human porters that can work outside the network. Preferably ones with dooms who can sense BTs. Sam, I'm asking you to go to Mexico. To extend the chiral network to the south. Just like you did when you went out west.
You're asking, or is this coming from the UCA?
Both. The UCA came to Drawbridge, and now I'm coming to you.
Why?
So, what do you say?
I say no.
Seriously, why me?
There are several reasons I thought of you for this job. Deadman, for one. He's currently working at a lab in southern Mexico. I don't know the details, but the research they're conducting there is important. Very important. And there are certain things he'd like to tell you in person.
Well, that was one reason. You got more?
I do. And this one's serious. There is some BT territory near that lab I mentioned. They monitor the chiralium levels, and recently, they've observed unusual activity. The cause is still unclear, but they seem to think there's a good chance a massive BT is headed their way. And if they're right, then I want you there, ready to kill it before it kills them. Don't forget, Sam. You were the first person in the world to ever take out a BT.
Read.
Guess that makes sense. But something's still bugging me.
What?
All this talk about extending the network into Mexico. Isn't the UCA basically expanding their territory? Taking control? Claiming it for their own?
Sam, it's not like that. They're not trying to take over the world. They just want to link up new areas with the chiral network. Like the internet before the Death Stranding. Public infrastructure to connect people. Which is why, instead of turning to an established government agency like Bridges, the UCA contracted a private organization like ours, who then decided to employ the services of a freelancer like yourself.
This one.
So please, Sam, won't you help us out?
They say I won't do it for real. I really say I won't do it.
Raindrops are falling on my head, and just like the guy we got before.
She comes in and she forced that gameplay.
Hey, not bad, little Porter. Not bad at all. Okay, Lou. Time for some nom-noms.
Oh, there's a new picture. I'll just do it. So what happens if I say it again? Let's just do it again and then I have to accept it.
Raindrops are falling on my head, and just like the guy's feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head,
Hey, not bad, little Porter. Not bad at all.
and I said I didn't like the way he got things done.
Okay,
Sleeping
Lou.
on the
Time
job.
for some nom-noms.
Those raindrops are falling on my head. They keep falling.
Tell me to go back.
No! No!
-61.
That's funny. That's funny as shit. Like, you thought
Yeah, all right.
you were gonna get another storyline.
So you'll do it?
Uh-huh.
That's funny.
What about Lou, though? It's not like I can take my kid with me. If I do this, can you hold the fort for me while I'm gone? Play babysitter?
She's not gonna
We're inside the network. There's a child care app I can use. It'll be fine.
She's not
The
gonna
lab
play
is
here.
only a few days away. I promise he'll be back before you know it. Link up the region as you head south, and come home safe. We'll be waiting.
All right.
Sam.
Go on. Slide it on your thumb.
Like a ring?
Try sticking your thumb out, like you're giving me a like. Access your ring terminal to view the map. From here you can check order details, as well as the cargo for delivery. Now then, let's review the mission that you'll be undertaking on behalf of Drawbridge. Your destination is a research lab in southern Mexico. When you arrive, you'll need to use the Cupid to connect it to the chiral network. Chiral communication utilizes the beach, where time barely passes. Using the Cupid in conjunction with the delivery terminal will allow us to initiate a zero-time massive data transmission. But because of the distance, It's not feasible to head straight to the lab to establish a connection. You'll need to use the way stations to extend network coverage until you're close enough to get the lab online. Your first stop is C1, Ciudad Nuda del Norte. Bring them a delivery and welcome them into the network. Improper corpse disposal remains a serious problem in Mexico. With every additional corpse that spawns a BT, the risk of a void out grows even higher. C1 in particular is struggling to handle this issue. But once they're online, we can give them the technology they need to address the situation. Why don't you take a look at the cargo you're carrying by opening the menu? You can access useful information about your deliveries via... To review the cargo currently in your possession, select Cargo Management. This is the cargo you'll need to deliver. Be sure to get it to its destination in one piece. It's an excellent idea to place the most important cargo in your backpack. We've given you some additional equipment. It can be carried in pouches or in special hooks, just like cargo. All these weapons can be used to incapacitate humans without killing them. So there is no need to worry about causing a void out. Be sure to weigh your various options as you load up. Return to the menu when everything looks good to go. Finally, before heading out, make sure to plot your delivery route. Return to the map. See your destination? There's a river you'll need to cross to get there. There are bandits in the area too. Armed groups that have attacked borders in the past. Think about what route you might take from your current location.
Commencing route creation.
When you plot a route on the map, you'll see what hazards you may run into along the way. You can face these challenges head on, or try to find a way around them. How you get to your destination is up to you, but think it over before getting underway.
Delivery route finalized.
Latest model Cupid, just completed. We decided to put a hold on network expansion until it was ready to go. Like last time, you'll be using it to welcome people into a whole new world. It won't be any harder than before either. The Chiral network terminals are ready and waiting. Bridges saw to that. Amelie's expedition split into two groups midway. The first continued west, while the second cut south into Mexico. But again, they were only able to lay the groundwork. Until you bring those terminals online with the Cupid, the network can't grow. Hungry?
No.
Oh. No more baby food for you.
Let you get fragile any trouble, I'm gone. Don't you break my kid.
wants to eat.
All right, let's get this done. Been a while since I held a gun. That's too close. We're in enemy territory now.
This one place
Welcome,
has
Sam.
almost every
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests. Decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
drop work.
You must be Sam. It can't have been easy to come this far south. You're here to bring us onto the chiral network, right? Ah, that's a relief. We'll be able to dispose of corpses properly once you've got us online.
Right.
That'll be one less thing for our residents to worry about.
Right.
Anyway, I believe you have some cargo for me, yes? I realize it could not have been easy to come all this way. But you would never know it by looking at this stuff. Thank you. It's just like everyone says. You're a man that people can rely on.
Quarter life? That's it?
Okay, use your Cupid to bring us online. The chiral gateway you brought us should allow us to establish a connection between Mexico and with state of the...
Same shit.
Chiral network coverage successfully expanded.
Bonus.
Now displaying your current order grade.
The big port. Oh, so it does what you do. Not like you get to. Okay, that's sick. Silent Helder.
Porter grade increased. Congratulations.
Okay, that's cool. So it's not like what you do. It's like it's what you do. It's not like skill point.
Chiral network connection confirmed. And now we can begin fabricating the latest corpse disposal equipment. Until recently, we've been dealing with our dead by burying them in tar, but that solution was growing untenable. We should be okay moving forward. I really can't thank you enough. You must be exhausted after your long journey. We've prepared a private room for your exclusive use. There are countless things. Please.
I'm moving and shaking. Don't worry about me.
I'll get started right by the I hope I...
I'm gonna see if 10,000 was gonna be the same conversation.
Welcome, Sam. Please relax and enjoy your stay.
Are you alright? If you're worried about Lou, don't be. I'll admit, the stuff is pretty new to me, but the app has been a big help. Figuring out why a baby's crying, getting the milk just warm enough. It's had the perfect advice for every situation.
Hi.
So, how does it feel to be back in the saddle?
Works same as it ever was. It's the first time I've been away from Lou.
We're fine. Trust me. Just focus on the road, okay?
Yeah.
Blood volume and stamina at optimal levels. No irregularities detected at this time. A new feature has been made available for use.
Waking up, fabricating crystal shots. These are the patches that I got in the pre-order, huh? Little mushroom. The big Rumi on them. And the big white me on it. Weapon ammo. I'm wearing it backwards. What am I doing? Backwards. Fucking sick. These glasses are insane. Cool guy. Looks like a hipster. Alright, let's go. Like a grill. Gyros.
No way. All right.
Get out of here.
Departing facility. New order available. Please review and confirm. Heat levels tolerably tolerable.
So, take the name, whatever. See them. Get that. To the other one, right?
Give it your all. Please take care.
My name's Sam. Nobody stay here.
Stand the heat.
Good morning, Sam. We're, once again, if you act, we have some now. But as you link, we should be able to share all kinds of new data. I heard. So go ahead and pick up Alex. Your next destination is Villa Libre. The people there don't have enough medic. If you bring them this delivery, you'll be sure to earn their timefall is cargo containers that are exposed. If you carry container repair spray with you, you can use it to mitigate these effects before it becomes a problem. Keep an eye out for the rivers and bandit camps in the on your way. We left behind some spare equipment. If you see it, there should also with a moment. So take your time to find.
Talking in the game. Holy fuck.
This order calls for, but so think carefully. Run out of stamina.
Make all necessary preparations. Please select an item to fabricate.
Order accepted. Thank you.
trouble nearby. This toppled over.
Analysis confirms that these hostile life forms are chiral creatures.
Don't tell me it's not no ladders.
Get it together. Whoa. With the skin on my teeth. Nice.
You're Sam, right? Allow me to assist. By the look of things, the contents are okay. You did good. I have to say, time to connect the Cupid. Once we're part of the chiral network, we'll be able to use these remote medical units you brought. We've all... so go...
Let you build basic structures within the chiral network and the structure pursuing this chiral network. So you know, let you have left for the crib. Hologram data structure markers.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Big combat. Brave handler.
Chiral communic... Now I can...
Baby.
There. It's not a critical issue, so I post... If you're interested, you can check...
Sure, thank you. Something matter with your baby?
I'm not sure. I should have given birth to my child ages ago. But for some reason, the fetus seems to have stopped growing at 7 months. If something's wrong with my body, I can't tell what it is. And not knowing is driving me insane. But with one of our new medical units, I might finally be able to get answers. I want to believe I can still bring this child into the world someday.
Imagine being pregnant for 7 months and then just baby just stops growing and you can't push that motherfucker out.
The only people that still live here other than myself are elderly. The last of the younger residents decided to risk it all and leave for Ciudad Nudo del Norte a while back. Too many bandits in these parts. Like the one I used to be. We took what we wanted and didn't care about anyone but ourselves. But after I got pregnant, I realized I could not keep living like that. Had to clean up my act. Start living for someone else. My friends didn't understand at all. So they ditched me. Left me to wander on my own. Until the people here agreed to take me in. Even though the poor souls are struggling with all kinds of health issues. That's why we put in the order for these remote medical units. A new order has just come through for you. Looks like you can review the specifics of the order. So once you're... I'll share additional info with you as... Okay, Sam. Are you ready? Then I'll bring you up to speed with what I know. The order you've undertaken is to recover chiral density gauges that have been stolen by bandits and taken back to their base. The base is located in some overgrown ruins, so you'll have a hard time getting a clear view of it. You might want to construct a watchtower nearby before you charge in. With it, you can get a better handle on the situation and improve your odds of getting the job done quietly. But that's not all, of course. Other porters are also able to make use of your structures. This way, you can help out the people who follow in your footsteps through... Think about what I told you and finalize your route. Best of luck to you.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Disengaging weapons restriction.
Hey!
Take care. Hey, you.
Hey!
What?
Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you.
Hey! Somebody lend me a hand. Hello? My name's Sam.
Nobody.
Anybody out there?
That's not okay.
Hey!
What?
Anybody out there?
That's not okay.
Fuck.
Damn. Do that.
Gotta work on those core muscles. Come on, Sammy boy.
Hello! Hey!
Fucking sick, the echo.
Somebody lend me a hand!
Looking good.
Construction process now complete.
Yeah, this is nice. Someone's out there.
Is from the radio. Everything we dream is never what they seem. Feeling rather strange, waiting for a change, fearing what's to
Good evening, Sam. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Chiral decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Hola, you're Sam, right? I assume you're here to drop off that stolen cargo of ours? With those chiral density gauges in our possession, we'll be able to determine where BTs are likely to appear in the future. So, let's get a look at those containers and see if we're good to go.
I bet, say that.
Madre mia, it's practically spotless. Thank you.
At least a 3-star.
I just have to say that you're an absolutely incredible porter. Looks like our chiral density gauges are just about good to go. So, let's see what that Cupid of yours can do.
Strain established. Benjamin Rudder bad red video yeah. Blood bomb. Hold on, first game. Under the vault shelter. Safe place to rest during periods of time called Day will be declared. Okay, cool.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Actual spot so you can take that.
It's high time we got on the chiral network. Our BT research should go a hell of a lot faster now. We just shared some data with you that'll let you fabricate blood grenades, a kind of anti-BT weapon, and build timefall shelters too.
We know that.
I think the chiral density
I think that's the same fucking line from the first game. And if we fight a BT now,
a lot of...
what is it about BT research?
By the way, you're planning to visit the research lab, yeah? You have to pass through some dangerous territory then. We'll do a quick survey of the chiral density, so you might not want to leave right away. And let's not forget that you just tackled one of our toughest orders on record. Tell you what, I got a nice private room here that you can use to catch your breath. We'll get started on prepping the cargo for your next run in the meantime.
Actually might up the challenge. Up. this nigga do Sam is sleep.
Gate quake detected. Please seek shelter immediately.
Sam, are you okay?
I'm fine. You guys?
The facility's intact, but the research lab might have taken a hit. The local chiralium levels appear to be rising. Better hurry over there, Sam.
You the one that wanted me to sleep.
Head to the delivery terminal upstairs and check their order.
You the one that wanted me to sleep, man. Why you doing all the research? God damn it.
Departing facility.
Sunset will be occurring shortly.
Sam, we've got a situation. The delivery for the research lab is ready for transport, but the chiral density is higher than anticipated. This may be due to the gatequake just now, but However, we have no BB pods on hand. I know you've got dooms, but without a pod, you're gonna struggle to determine exactly what...
Don't worry. If I can get close enough, I should be able to see them. Seems like my dooms level or whatever went up at some point. Steer...
Oh, yeah? By the way, we finished a preliminary assessment of the BTs detected in the vicinity of the research lab. And we've prepared some weapons that should... You're a pro. I know you... I'll brief you on... All right, Sam. You good to... The new BT area we've identified is located in these ruins. If we don't do anything about it, eventually someone's gonna trigger a void out. So to prevent that, we need to neutralize all the BTs in this area. There's no shortage of collapsed buildings and hiding spots there, and the timefall isn't letting up anytime soon either. Since you'll also have cargo for the research lab with you, take care not to let it get damaged by the timefall or in any fights with BTs. An aid request for a timefall shelter was registered in that vicinity. If you build one near that spot, you can use it to escape any BTs that may be pursuing you. And if you stash your backpack in a timefall shelter, you can rest easy knowing your cargo's safe from the rain and devote your full attention to dealing with any threats. So if you got room to carry a little extra, consider requisitioning a PCC and taking it along with you so you can fabricate a shelter for added peace of mind. You're the only one we can count on. Don't...
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Order accepted. Thank you.
A new feature has been made available.
That's sick. Kind of crazy. You can tell this game was made by
Good evening, Sam. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is...
Long time no see, Sam. Though, having said that, I realize you probably don't recognize me like this. Anyway, why don't you let me take a look at your orders?
so here just like a plain force.
Looks just about perfect to me. But that's Sam the man for you. Oh, picked up some lost cargo, I see. Should be a nice surprise for someone. We never doubted you'd show. Reliable as ever. A man you can count on. We're ready for you to link us up with your Cupid. One.
So this is where I wanted to be, get to in the first place. So I gotta get all the way back to where did it get picked?
Now displaying your current order grade.
Level 2.
So, Sam, don't suppose you remember who I am? The name's Alex. I used to work at the weather station back in the UCA. I was a Bridges employee, reporting directly to Deadman. So, when I was offered the opportunity to collaborate with him here, studying the Death Stranding and BTs, I jumped at the chip. And now, shortly before your arrival, this kind of spike, I've shared with you some... Because if a giant... Well, the delivery you were kind enough to bring us contained a shipment of MP bullets that have anti-BT properties. This ammunition will turn your average assault rifle into a BT killing machine. You can also fabricate blood grenades if you want to keep a few on hand. Before you head back out, review your options and requisition any weapon. We've set us... It's hard to know when this giant BT is going to appear. So for now, you should rest up in your... That's both. We'll keep you...
Back to the room. Back to a dream.
It's been too long, Sam. You were a good friend to me. One I could never forget. Which is why I took steps to ensure that this message would only play upon your arrival. The sensors were set to scan for your biometric data. A simple enough trick. Now, this was originally a geophysics laboratory established for the study of earthquakes. And for that reason, it holds a wealth of documentation on gatequakes, tar currents, and plate gates. As well, I discovered, as research data on the other side. Now, what I'm about to tell you, I learned after I came to this place. Imagine that this is the lab. Though it's relatively close to the northern tip of South America, the continent is entirely cut off from us by a tar belt. And so we have no idea what's going on down there. Nor do we know the state of any continent other than our own. The researchers here were trying to establish contact with the rest of the world. They were well equipped to do so, as the facility had once been used to launch research satellites. So they tried launching a variety of probes and drones in the hope of obtaining observational data, with no success. The Earth, you see, is shrouded in a thick layer of chiralium that renders electronics inoperable at altitude. So they tried sending ships across the ocean. Oh, yes. Oh, but that failed too. The high concentration of chiralium in open water proved too corrosive, invariably causing them to sink. But then the researchers found some rather rare birds on their doorsteps. Birds not native to the region. Nice birdie, nice birdie. And that, my friend, was just the beginning. Not far from the lab, they discovered a strange anomaly. Well, the surrounding area was heavily contaminated with chiralium. Yes. This is beautiful. The researchers would later dub the anomaly a plate gate. But further investigation revealed that it came into existence when you began to expand the chiral network across North America, and that the gate grew larger in tandem with the network itself. What started as a tiny fissure in space became so much more. The researchers duly installed cameras to study the gate and its surrounding area. Now, to their surprise, they caught footage of some unusual marsupials. Yes, a kind you wouldn't expect to normally encounter in Central America, like the birds. But to confirm their suspicions, they sent an autonomous robot through the gate. The soil samples they collected were consistent with the archived geological data from the southern hemisphere.
Lost me.
Not long after, several men and women came through the gate. They spoke English, and they confirmed that they had indeed come from faraway Australia. We finally knew the world outside North and Central America had survived. Ours was not the last bastion of humanity, but Australia had suffered the Death Stranding too. Undeterred, the researchers began working closely with Bridges and conducted a series of tests, paving the way for an expedition to Australia that would lay the groundwork for chiral network expansion. After they had first installed surveillance equipment, that is, so that the gate could be monitored from the Mexican side, a necessity to this day as Australia is not yet connected to the chiral network. The UCA may not have dreams of conquest and control, but they aren't about to let just anyone use the gate. Indeed, that's one of the reasons they were so determined to connect Australia to the network in the first place. Well, I suppose that's all I have to say about the plate gate. There's something else that I need to tell you, though. Something far more important. Mind if I pause it here? I have to go take a shower.
Gate quake detected. Sam, a gigantic BT just showed up outside. We're prepping weapons for you now. Access the terminal up top and take whatever you need. We're counting on you.
This nigga Superman. This shit. It is useless. Whatever.
Manifestation imminent. Access the delivery terminal to make preparations for combat.
Pre-order absolutely pointless. Just a game. don't see me getting this back. Clicks.
Super brave.
Sam, this is Alex. You did it! We've confirmed the chiral crystallization of the giant BT. Local chiral density is already dropping fast. I think we can all rest easy for now. You've saved a lot of lives by killing that monstrosity. We won't forget that. Head to the research lab's private room and take a break. You've earned it.
YouTube, this is where we're going to end part 1. Part 2 you'll be able to see right after part 1. And yeah, thanks for stopping by. Oh, that shit stopped recording. Okay. Well, shit, Twitch, I'll be back. right, chat. Hold on, I need to see something real quick. Show recordings.
You're such a good kid.
Should be right here somewhere. Where is it? Right here. 2 hours, 46 minutes. What's the end?
The researchers.
Let's go, Red.
Okay. Well, I got a lot of it, to be honest with you. So I need to.
You're such a good kid.
Yeah, I'm gonna just end stream and then I'm gonna start stream up again.